Hey guys, Ray again. As you can see, I've got a job I'm running. It's a Saturday afternoon, about 5 p.m. I've got a big job that's got to be outdoor Monday morning, but I thought I would take this time to go over some of the project updates. My vertical lathe and my boat are the current projects that I've got that are hot right now, and I'm going to be finishing them up hopefully by January. So, let's go see how we're doing. Well, as you can see, I've painted the boat, made a cradle, and flipped it over. Now I still got a level, as you can see, it's kind of loose on the cradle. But I'm going to be doing some interior work and the deck. I've got to figure out exactly what I'm doing with the deck. What I'm thinking I've got to do first is elevate the transom a little bit. It's about 12 inches now. I want to bring it to about 14 for an outboard motor. And then I think I'm going to bring the sides above that motor well. And I've got to reinforce it. And I think I am going to put a motor well, stiffen all the whole thing up, put some knees in here. But I'm going to bring the sides of that motor well up and bring it down and give it a gentle radius to the existing gunnel of the boat. So I think I'm actually going to end up having to add a little bit more to this gunnel so that I end up with an almost straight line to the bow. So I'm going to put some lines in here and you'll see that video possibly in a week or two. I haven't started on it. I've got you can see these little dark spots. I'm going to have to clean that up and put some plugs in there for aesthetics. It won't matter, but I just don't like to see them. I'm also going to be pulling the screws out that hold the strakes in place. In the event in the future I ever have to do anything to these strakes, replace them, do whatever, I won't have invisible screws that I'm going to be hitting. So, all in all, I think this boat has worked out very well, and you've seen me move it a few times. It's surprisingly lightweight, considering its size and construction. So, I'm really eager to have this in the water next spring. By the time it's finished, the ponds are going to be frozen, and the river is probably going to be just too cold. The air is going to be too cold to actually go out on it. I'm going to be putting in a few other little details. I think I'm going to pull this board up. Make a box on the inside for some flotation foam. In the event this thing ever goes over, it won't sink. Although it's made out of wood, I don't think it's going to sink, but you really don't ever know. If I'm stuck in it, it's definitely going straight to the bottom. And of course, when you have a boat, you need a trailer. So I got this utility trailer from Harbor Freight. That's what it is, Harbor Freight utility trailer. I'm going to take and convert it into a boat trailer for the boat, and I think it's going to work out okay. I just got to put this together and file for the title, but that will be probably before the boat is finished. I will need the trailer to put it on. The other project that I've been working on, my vertical lathe, has had a little bit of a push. Now you may recall I mentioned I was looking for one of these. This one is off of that shaper in the previous video, but if you recall, I said I'm looking for one of these but a little bit more heavy duty. As you can see, this one not as heavy as I'd like. About 4 hours, believe it or not, 4 hours after publishing the last video, part 2 of the vertical lathe build, I'll put a link to that in the description of the video. Someone came into the shop, we were talking and I mentioned this project. They left, came back a half hour after that with this right here. Now this that you see here is this part of the vertical post here. As you can see, the vertical post with the wheel on it. Yeah, that's right. This is the heavy duty version of this. They brought it to me, and believe it or not, for just $100. You couldn't have asked for a better deal. Let me bring up the other part so you can see. Now remember, that's that vertical part. This is the base, and I'm going to mount it like so. And of course this goes up and down, and this is the horizontal arm. Goes in here. Now, as you can see, I'm going to have quite a bit of movement. The one issue that this has, and it's not a big deal, is you can see this is a rack. So it's got a lot of teeth in it. very similar to the teeth on my gear. And there's a pinion inside. Well, the one thing is I'm going to have to remove this pinion. I'm just going to pull this out. It's missing most of the teeth. I think it only has 3 teeth left out of 20. So I'm going to have to pull that, either find one somewhere or make a new pinion. Where can I make a new pinion? I wonder where. But as you can see, this is what they call heavy duty. Heavy duty? Did he just say heavy duty? Wonder what kind of jokes they're going to make about that. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.